All right, let's check out some more EDC gear here that I've acquired over the past few weeks or so. Some I purchased with my own money, and some were sent to me from companies for review purposes. And since I can't review every single item that's sent to me, let's get into this video. So this time around, I have a knife, a carabiner, a Sharpie right here made of Ultem and an EDC bead, and brand new wallets from a company that I reviewed about 3 years ago. So I have to start somewhere. So let's just start right here with the knife. So you guys might recognize this knife already. It's not new by any means. This is the mini sheepdog from Kizer. And I own a few of these already. In fact, for years now, I own this mini sheepdog in micarta and this bad boy right here in titanium. But you can see they both have rear flipper tabs. And it's absolutely one of my favorite mini knives. I love the mini sheepdog right here from Kizer. But this version right here, you can see there is no rear flipper tab, just a thumb hole. So that's what's different about this version. And I want to thank Kizer for sending this out to me, this mini sheepdog. It is the C01C mini sheepdog, model number V3488C5, and you can see all that information right there. So basically, if you guys have ever wanted a mini sheepdog, but not a big fan of the rear flipper tab, this guy is going to be for you. And let me tell you, I'm a big fan of this version right here. These patterned micarta scales right there, they look absolutely beautiful. And that is a 2.63-inch 154 cm sheep's foot blade with a black stonewash finish. Stainless steel liners, there's a liner lock, a stainless steel pocket clip right here that is not reversible and tip up only, and darn near identical to the previous mini sheepdog knives that I have, except for, of course, that rear flipper tab. So I'm sure you guys have seen the mini sheepdog 1,000 times over, so there's really not much more to go over with this version right here, except for the fact that no rear flipper tab. It has a pretty decent thumb hole right there on the blade, and you guys can see the action here. It is really, really nice. Let's check out that drop shot. Oh yeah, man. Very, very nice. So if you guys weren't aware of this, the mini sheepdog with a rear flipper tab, absolutely gorgeous micarta handles, black stonewash blade. Big fan of this. What is the price on this? 69 bucks. So it's a very affordable mini everyday carry knife, but let's put all this off to the side here and let's talk about the carabiner right here. So this carabiner is the GPCA Carabiner Pro. And a small disclaimer here. I know I said I've acquired a few of these things over the last couple weeks. I've literally had this carabiner for a few years now. And it's been sitting here in this box exactly the way this company sent it to me. The reason why I never recorded any content on it is I don't know. I think when I first took it out of the box and looked at it, I didn't really like it too much. So I decided not to do any content. So I figured, why the heck not? Let's just do it right now and show you guys why I didn't like this carabiner in the first place. And the intention isn't really to blast this carabiner. I don't want to really put this GPCA company on blast, because I'm sure some of you guys out there might like this. It's made of a single piece of stainless steel, but it's also available in 3 total versions. This steel version, in aluminum, and titanium. This steel version right here is about 40 bucks, and I think it goes up with the other 2 models. So like I said, it's a single piece of steel with just other tools on it, which makes up the Pro version. But yes, let's get into it. It's technically a multi-tool carabiner, which I'm not the biggest fan of those. And I'll talk about why and the other tools in a second, but you can see it has a spring-loaded gate right here. So that's pretty decent. The twist lock right there holds it shut pretty nicely. On this end, we have the obligatory bottle opener, but they also count this as a pry bar. And if you go to the website, you can see them demonstrating pulling nails with this thing. I don't know. I'm not saying that you can. I'm not saying that you can't. I know nails are very hard to pull out, especially with something like this. But let's move on. Right here, there's a box cutter that does lock open. You can see the liner lock right there locks that open. But my biggest issue with this was, you can see there's barely a detent at all holding that thing shut. And it's not like this is super dangerous, such as some utility knives that I own that have really crappy detents holding it shut. Those are razor blades. That's extremely dangerous. But this, it does have a sharp edge to it. It's not going to cut skin But you can see right here, that's fairly sharp, that pointy end. And just doing this right now with my finger, there's no danger of getting cut. But if this accidentally opens while I'm carrying it, yeah, that could be an issue. So even though I like the fact that it locks open right there with that liner lock, I don't like the fact that it barely stays shut due to the lack of a detent right there. Next, it also has two very small tools right here. One, if I can open it, right there, you can see that little mini flathead. And on the other side, my goodness, these are so small. Right there is a mini Phillips. And herein lies my problem with a lot of EDC gear these days, where companies just pile on a bunch of tools onto an item such as this, just so they can call it a multi-tool. And if I'm carrying a carabiner, 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna put my keys on it and clip it around my belt or a belt loop. And if I'm carrying this on my belt with my keys, I can promise you that I'm never going to reach for this thing to open a box or to use the flathead and Phillips screwdriver or that bottle opener for that matter. So I'm just wondering, why would I ever carry this? I'd much rather just have a normal carabiner with my keys on it on my belt and just carry a small multi-tool such as a Victorinox or a Leatherman that are much more useful and functional than tools on a carabiner such as this. You guys see what I'm saying here? Yeah, it's a cool idea, but it's just not very functional, at least in my opinion. Oh, and check this out. Just talk about useless tools. So I'm gonna take this little lock off right here, and on this spring-loaded gate right there's a little storage compartment. And according to the website, they say this is meant to store an extra flint for your lighter. I mean, sure. I don't know. Do you think that's useful? You guys out there that like to store extra flints with you for your lighters inside of your carabiners? I don't know. You guys see what I'm saying here? The GPCA Carabiner Pro, about 40 bucks. I'm sorry it took this long to get to this item, but honestly, if I would have done a full review on this, I would have given it a completely negative review. So I think I'm just going to move on from here. And let me just be clear, it does feel nice and sturdy as a carabiner. My issue is the no detent on this box opener and the darn near useless mini tools right here. So let me put that off to the side and let me bring in these two items from Dango. Now, as you can see here, these two items are made from Ultem. So I was really curious because I haven't done a lot of Ultem content on this channel. What do you guys think of Ultem here? So for me, I don't really mind this material. So basically Ultem is a translucent, high strength plastic. So my problem with a lot of plastics is that most of them feel very cheap, but Ultem, it doesn't feel as cheap as most plastics do. I own a lot of gear made of polymer, and in my experience, that doesn't really feel cheap at all. The same thing with Ultem. And on top of that, I just think Ultem looks cool. This yellow translucent look to it. You can see this is an EDC bead right there that Dango sent me. And this right here is their Sharpie. Not Sharpie. Yes, this does hold a Sharpie, and Dango does send this marker out with this Ultem case right here, basically what it is. But if you look it up on their website, it's called the Ultem Permanent Marker. And this is their Ultem EDC bead. The EDC bead does come with some black paracord right here. And technically, if you wanted to, you can just thread this paracord right through the cap on this permanent marker and attach the bead, maybe. And a while back, I released a video talking about the Dango permanent markers. Previously, they were made of aluminum. There's a black and silver version. This is the silver version right here. And this new version seems to be exactly the same, just made from Ultem. The same stainless steel pocket clip right there. Everything looks to be almost identical. And yes, like I said, they do come with the Sharpie inside. And to get that out, because sometimes they are difficult to get out of this case, this little end right here of the pocket clip, what you want to do is just poke it through the bottom right there, and what you do just pops right out. Super easy. So if you've been looking for a permanent marker case and you guys like Ultem, you might want to check out this version right here, or even this aluminum version right here. I have a few of these. I really like this, but mainly I wanted to show you these two items right here because I was really curious what you guys thought of Ultem. I've never really talked about it on this channel. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this material. Also, if you guys want to check out these items right here from Dango, I'll put all those links down below in my description box. basically along with everything else that you see here today. And I know I'm flying through this video. I've been sick for the past 4 days and I still feel a little bit under the weather. I'm not sure if you guys can tell or not, but I've been laid up for the past 3 days. This is the 4th day and I'm finally feeling a little bit better. So I apologize for that. But now let's check out these wallets from Westmade. You guys might remember this company. I reviewed the Westmade Arrow wallet about 3 years ago on this channel. If you guys missed that review, I'll put it down below in my description box. But these are the new wallets from Westmade. This one right here is called the Mayfield Mini. And let me just open that up for you. I'll give you guys a look at the Mayfield Mini right here. And this version right here, this one's called the Merwin Wallet. Let me open that up for you. This is the Merwin Wallet. And both of these wallets are named after lakes, so that's pretty cool. So let's check these wallets out a little bit further here. Let's start with the Mayfield Mini. So I have 3 different versions of the Mayfield Mini. This one is a black version and is called Graphite Black. The brown version that I showed you right here, that is called Cowboy Brown. And I have one more, but I don't know the color of this yet. So I didn't really check the site. You can see it's drastically different from the other two. It's more of a light blue with a cream color. If you guys like lighter colors, maybe for your girlfriend, I don't know. I don't know why my mind is going to that place. It just is. For me, I would lean more towards this brown, this cowboy brown color. I think it looks great. So the Mayfield Mini is right around 30 bucks on the Westmade website right now. And obviously it's a minimalist wallet. When you look at it from this way, it's a horizontal style wallet. And from this way, it's a vertical style wallet. Vertically, it has 2 pockets, and horizontally, it has 1 single card pocket with a pull tab over here. And it can hold between 1 to 7 cards and some cash. It's RFID protected, comes with a 1-year warranty. And you can see it has a little D-ring right here. I believe that's to hold a wrist strap if you guys want to purchase that separately. But I'm just going to throw some cards in here real quick just to check the functionality out. So now I'll just put a card right there in these 2 pockets, and then let's check out this pull tab. One right dead center right there. So that's only 4 cards. And like I said, it can hold up to 7. I'm not going to go that crazy with it because it's not really a review, but all right. Not bad functionality on that pull tab right there. Now with the card in this horizontal style pocket, you just got to dig your finger in there to get it out. For me, I think I would put cash in here instead of a card. So I would probably put my cash in there, folded in the quarters, and then just double up or triple up on my card in this pull tab right there, and then maybe put my ID or something else in these 2 vertical style pockets. And let me test out that cash theory right here. There's 5 American dollar bills folded in the quarters. Just stuff them in there. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's probably what I would do right here. But once again, it does come with a 1-year warranty. Obviously a very minimalist wallet. So this is called the Merwin wallet. And this version right here is that cowboy brown with the graphite black. That is gorgeous on the inside. I really like this color combination, the mix between the brown and black. Very nice. And the other one, it is the graphite black. Yep, just black on black. Still very, very cool. But for me, I always gravitate towards darker brown leather wallets. So this one would be for me. So the Merwin here made of full grain leather. It is a vertical style bifold, as you guys can see. A vertical quick access card pocket on the outside, another vertical card pocket on the other side with a pull tab. On the inside, 2 more vertical pockets and some horizontal style pockets on the other side there, for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 card pockets. Oh, and I miscounted over here because there's 2 more horizontal style pockets right under those vertical pockets. So there's 1, 2 more pockets right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets. Sorry about that. I miscounted. Like I said, I'm just getting around to checking these out for the first time right now. And I'll tell you, I'm a big fan of this leather. It's not really listed what style of leather or where it's sourced from. It's just listed as full grain leather, but it feels very nice and it looks nice too. You guys can see this is going to patina absolutely beautifully. So the Merwin wallet, vertical style bifold, RFID protected, can hold 1 to 10 cards and also has the same 1-year warranty. And real quick, I'm just going to test out some of these card pockets right here. Let me take all this stuff out.
The next day.
All right, I put 8 cards in here. I put 2 in the pull tab. Yeah, I really like this pull tab here. Feels very nice in this pull tab. And I only have 2 cards in there. I can keep going. So you can probably get about 4 cards in that pull tab right there. I have 2 cards in that vertical pockets on the inside right there on the right side, 2 in the horizontal style pockets. So everything here feels very nice. Like I said, I would probably reserve some cash for these pockets over here, or right behind these vertical pockets, I would probably stuff some cash. That's just me. There's no rules to this. You just do whatever you want. And this quick access card pocket right here on the front, little thumb notch right there to push up that card. Everything feels very functional here. I like it. And everything is extremely affordable. This is a $35 wallet, this vertical style bifold full grain leather, $35 and $30 right here for the Mayfield Mini. So very impressive new wallets, new leather wallets from Westmade right here. I like them. So what do you guys think of the EDC gear haul this time around? The Westmade Mayfield Mini and Merwin wallets right there. The Kizer Mini Sheepdog with no rear flipper tab. The GPCA Carabiner Pro Multitool, or the Dango Ultem permanent marker and EDC bead. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Now, excuse me while I go rock climbing with my brand new GPCA Carabiner Pro. No. And go!